refresh this. Should be up.
I just got G1 TV, J. Carwyle versus Dan Hogan challenge match.
Yep, I just got it too. There it is. So now I should be able to share more options to a page. Case Garage. Share. More options. Page. Oh. Yeah, those two will work. Yeah, I'll do his too. And if I do that, comment should be over there. Pull this up, pull this over a little more.
Perfect. So I can see all the comments. Cool.
Yep, and then whenever we're ready to go,
Jay's camera.
you should just be able to click on Jay's camera and put the headset on top. They can probably hear us right now.
Yeah, that's
Since I didn't mute it.
That's all right. It's all right. I'm good with that. Hell yeah, man.
For spring is one thing. Waiting for spring savings is another. At the home
Everybody hear me all right? Let's see. All right, everybody, here we go. We're getting ready to set up for this matchup here. We have Jay Carwyle versus Dan Hogan. It's a challenge match, race to 15 9-ball. Using the magic rack, and I throw the 2 in the back. They both agreed for the magic rack. They both agreed winner break. 9-ball does not count in the bottom 2 pockets on the break. So what we're looking here is with the magic rack, we're looking to see some table runs and see, hopefully see one of these guys put a pack on the other one or another. We're getting ready to lag it up right now, and we'll be underway. All right. Looks like both of them legs soft. Jay got the better of them there. Just a little bit about these guys. I've known Jay for a long time. Shot a lot of pool with him. My pool playing days with Jay started a long, long time ago, and him and his dad owned a bar called Custer's Last Stand. Used to have an absolute blast in there when we had a 9-man pool team. We'd go in there, we'd pull a couch in, we'd do all kinds of stuff. Deep fried turkeys, just having a blast. So me and Jay go way back on a pool table. Dan, I've known Dan, roughly, I don't know, 12 years so. Started out shooting pool with him a little bit more at the bowling alley, where I met up with Eric Noretto, actually, and we were shooting pool out there too. Dan has come a long way. So has Jay, to be honest with you. Jay's game over the last 6 months has skyrocketed. So these two squaring up is going to be, I feel, a pretty good match. I don't see one blowing the other one away unless we start seeing a pack get put on somebody. That at that point, uh, it could be anything. Especially with the winter break magic rack format. One of these guys starts to get in the groove, get on a roll, it can be pretty dangerous. So here we go. We got Jay set to break first rack. 0-0. Let's get it going. They looked away for a second, but Jay, with what seems to be a pretty decent break, got 7 balls left out there. Looks like he dropped the 4 in the 8 ball. 1 ball sitting there in the side. I'll be honest, this is different sitting in the booth, seeing it from the screen's point of view. I'm going to go ahead and take a guess that 1 does go on the side. If I'm Jay opening up with this shot, if he's got any kind of angle at all, I'm going to try to come off that side railing out a little bit. A soft touch shot for your first shot of the match, in my opinion, is tough. But we'll see what happens here. See what Jay gets. And he opted for that soft touch shot. See there's Jay. I mean, Jay, in my opinion, he's got a soft shot. And he's good at that, so that might have been his comfort zone. Like I say, mine would have been coming in and out for that 2 ball to the opposite corner. Another good shot there by Jay, rolling it in. Came up just a hair short. I'm going to guess he's going to play some top right. Well, I don't know. That angle might put him towards the side. Yeah, some top right, just miss that side pocket, come in there and possibly run straight into that. Oh, it took him further down. He must have punched it a little bit. All right. Now he's kind of in no man's land here. I'm going to assume he's going to play a pretty decent safe and try to put that cue ball behind the 9 ball. He's thinking. He went with the 6 ball safe. either way, it worked out. He got behind the ball. Strong shot by Jay there. All right, so Dan's first trip to the table in this entire match. Tied up behind the ball with a safety. He's going to look for a one-rail kick here. Look for it to head towards that bottom right corner pocket. Really needs to be hitting this with some pace. Not a bad stroke. Obviously didn't make it, but you definitely want to shoot those kick shots in 9-ball with some speed like that, because if you look at the table as it sits, that bottom half of the table is empty. So if he shoots it soft and misses, he's leaving the cue ball and the 5-ball on the same side of the table with absolutely zero traffic. Something you don't want to do. Hey Luke, how's it going? Doing good. I kind of agreed to come in here and commentate this match. Just two of my friends, playing each other, and I think it's going to be a pretty good match. Jay fires that one and misses a little bit. All right. Leaves Dan here with the 5-ball, a little bit of an angle. He needs to just play some high with a little bit of right spin, maybe one tip right, come up off that bottom rail around the 9-ball out for the 6-ball in that other corner pocket. I did not find any Suffolk County. I checked County Market, Luke, and I didn't see any there. I don't think Walmart ever carried it, and I never made it down to Bloomington to check down there. But I'm sure I'll find something out there. All right, Dan looking to do a little cleanup on this rack. He just needs to pocket that 7 in the side, flip the cue ball over to the side rail, and shoot the 9 in the bottom pocket there, the top left pocket, not bottom. All right, game 1 to Dan. Ah, nice, Luke. I tell you what, when you come this way, we'll drink it together. I'll pull one out that I've got aging for a couple of years, and it'll be a great day. Yeah, hey, Luke, I saw you got a new garden going this year, it looks like, huh? So you live out there in the outskirts of town, that'd be nice. The potty, you got winter? I'll let them know, buddy, but they've got a 3-set match that they're going to do. Each one being a couple of weeks apart. This one being 9-ball. They're going to do a race to 15 8-ball and a race to 15 and 10-ball as well. But I will definitely let them know that you got the winner, buddy. And a little bit with these guys too, building up to this. Dan kind of, I've talked to both of them individually. Dan kind of threw out an open challenge on Facebook, and it got a lot of attention. He called out everybody, only he didn't call anybody out. He was calling for everybody to call him out. And got a lot of attention, a lot of people wanting to play. It looks like a lot of action actually generated from it, not just this match, but sounds like Dan's got another match somewhere too, and then a few other people lined up matches through that call out, which is good to see. Good to see people wanting to play, wanting to get out and shoot. And then Jay on the other side of that, like I say, I talked to him personally the other day, and he's ready to get into the gambling scene. And he's flat out told me, he said, if people want to play me, I'm down to play. I'll play for money. Let's go. Which is great to hear. I mean, it tells me that his mentality, and not just because of gambling, but it means that he's feeling good about his pool game, and he should, because his pool game is getting tremendously better. So it's good to see that he's ready to go on it. Brandon the Bully, huh, Daryl Martin? Nice. Jeepers. Got all these updates going on. Luke, you're not much of a gambler, but you'd be down to put up some Bourbon County, huh? Hey, I tell you what, I will play you for a bottle of the Suffolk County against a bottle that I've had aging for a couple of years. And win or lose, we both sit down and drink them together anyways. Sound good? All right. Let's get back to the action here. So Dan's looking to clip that 5 ball. Send the cue ball a couple of rails and get... Oh, no. He did not clip the 5 ball. He clipped the 9 ball. Here's a chance for Jay to come in, play a little cleanup, just knocking 5 balls off the table. I think he ought to be able to handle that. They're all kind of open. We'll see what route he takes. Looks like in the comments here we got some action brewing a little bit. Brandon DePotti wanting to call out Dan Hogan. Let's see here. Daryl, you obviously think Brandon needs to spot him, huh? I think it'd be a great match. You know what? I tell you what, Brandon. I'm not scared. Let me get my cue back. I'm getting the butt cap redone on it. Let me get my cue back and I'll play you. Heads up. I don't need a spot. Win or lose, I mean, I'm still going to play it to the best of my ability. I think it'll be a lot of fun. All right, smooth stroke there from Jay. Good shot, good shot. Just looking to... If I'm Jay, I'm going to roll this one up, play that 9 on the side. He's looking to possibly come back just a little bit to play the 9 in the corner. Brando, I'm down. I didn't say anything. This is actually Jim Doppler. I'm on here as Eric, but Eric's at work. I got the day off, so I'm down, buddy. Let's do it. All right, looks like Jay's gonna get out of this rack, keeping the score nice and tight. And I'm gonna figure some stuff out. The thing went away from me to add the stuff in. The thing went away. Sorry to bother you. The thing went away from me to go in and click on it to add the stuff.
It won't what?
I don't have this down here.
Oh, that's because you're on the... There you go.
How did I get out of that? Okay.
You probably clicked over here or something.
Oh yeah, because a bunch of little updates popped up and I just hit snooze.
Yeah.
All right. All right, I'm back. Sorry about that, everybody. I was having some technical difficulties here. I say I'm not normally in the booth. So, let's see here. Jay is now at 1. Awesome. All right. Here we are. Daryl Martin, you want some of this Monopoly? I don't know, man. I got some mad skills in Monopoly, too. All right, Jay's setting up for a break here, looking to shoot that wing ball into the corner pocket. Oh, no. Looks like he kind of missed Well, it worked. He got a ball in, but it looks like he kind of missed hitting that ball full, the head ball full, and went off the side of the rack. And because of that, it kicked the ball out of that pocket. Yeah, I just heard Dan and Jay. I overheard them talking out there. Dan said, "Man, I didn't know you'd miss the ball at the Magic Rack." And Jay said, "Well, that's because I hit it so bad it ain't even funny." Yep. All right, I'm looking for Jay to push here, and if I'm Jay, I'm pushing. I'm probably just gonna push forward about half a table just to make that kick shot off the side rail a little bit easier. And then what I do if it's me, I'm gonna play that kick shot he's playing now only after the push and try to stick that cue ball as a safety. He opted to not go for the push. Came out smelling like a rose. Look at that, tied up behind the three. Great shot. All right, Dan's looking at a one rail escape here, up and down table to hit the one. Big thing here too is if he hits that one and makes it, he's going to be nowhere on the two. So it's not a terrible shot to miss because he'd have been doing something crazy with the next one. But let's see what Jay's got here. He's got my opinion, he shoots this one ball, a little bit of high left spin, comes off that end rail on the one, right into that nine, sending the nine out towards the side pocket there, but gets it away from the three, holds the cue ball for the two. Well, he kicked the three. Either way, it would have worked out. All right, Dan coming to the table for the first time in this rack with a decent look at a ball here. He opts to go for the soft safe, gets behind the six. Good shot, good shot. Jay wants to kick two rails into this. Two rails, top rail, side rail. Kick that one down towards this corner pocket. If he comes up short of it, it hits, side rail by the three, comes down to that bottom rail, which leaves pretty ugly for Dan. Daniel Cox, you're saying you can't hardly hear. Is that true? Is this better? Is that better? Can you guys hear me better now? Or Luke says Dan's at work and he can hear it just fine. All right, so Dan looking to shoot this one ball here. He's going to shoot this pretty firm to pop that cue ball off the side rail. Oh no, it was straighter than it looked. He was able to just draw it straight back. So now, shoot this two, run into the six, come up off that top rail there after hitting the six for the three down here. Oh, man, he's hitting that ball a lot harder than I thought he would. Jacob Landstrom, you can barely hear me as well. I wonder, can you guys hear me better now? Let me try to turn this up some. How's that? Can you guys hear me better now? All right. Well, you guys let me know if you can hear me better now. And then let me get back to calling this. So Dan's going to look to shoot the five and just float the cue ball over the other side of the table. Look out, corner pocket. Got a little wonky on that one. Wanted to be a lot straighter, a lot flatter on this. Now he's looking to cut that six ball. Big time cut, or he can also roll a bank shot here. Try to play that bank into the side. I mean, it looks like it's pretty close to being on. The only issue with the bank is that cue ball sitting on the rail. It makes it a little more difficult. Good try, Dan. Good try. And came out all right though. Left Jay kind of in the middle of nowhere with this. Again, if this one's me, I'm rolling off the bottom side of that six. coming bottom rail, side rail, right up in there behind that 8-7 combination there. Just placing that cue ball on there nice and tight. No problem, Jacob. I turned the mixer up on it, so hopefully that works out a little bit better for you guys. Yeah, Jay went for that safe. Oh, came out. Definitely the right shot. Just a little too much of the 6 ball. A little less of that 6 ball would have created a smaller angle coming into that bottom rail, side rail, and would have put him back on that 8 ball. Dan's just got to roll this ball in. Good shot, Dan. All right, let's see what he chooses to do here. I like this one. I mean, 2 years ago, me would have fired this with some draw and played it 2 rails and out. Now, I would have done what Dan did there and just played a little bit of top. Here's where I'd play, just some left-hand spin, come off that rail and out, shoot the 9 up in the corner. Looks like Dan's going to take rack number 3 to go up 2-1. You know what better way to spend your day? It's ugly outside. It's raining. It's a work day. And I'm in here watching these guys play pool. This is actually kind of nice. It's kind of nice being in the booth, not having that pressure on you out there shooting. Although I do want to get back out there and shoot. All right, 2-1. Dan set to break. Rack number 4. Fires it, gets a few to drop, has a great opening shot looking at the 1 ball. Unfortunately, from this angle, it looks like it's not going to lead him very well to the 2 ball. He's either going to have to settle for a very, very long, coming off the rail barely shot, or he's going to need to draw this ball back. I don't think there's an angle there to get around. So what's Jim normally do on his days off? It's hard telling. There's really no days off for me, it seems. I'm always working, doing something, running around trying to figure out life in general. But so Dan opted to play that ball straight and come off that rail. See there, if Dan would have played it rail first, or even just a touch of the rail at the same time as the ball, cue ball is going to come off left and go to the right, off that head rail, off the side rail, and come back out for the 3, so he wouldn't have such a long cut shot. I say he could have left himself better on that ball. No, but yeah, Luke. For me, I love to shoot pool. I do a lot of pool even on my days off. If I'm not doing that, I'm generally outside grilling something or outside doing something, bike rides with my kids, throwing the ball around with them, hitting a volleyball, that sort of thing. But it's rainy. They're in school. And yeah, I had nothing else going on today, so I figured why not. Jay with a great shot there. Could have left himself a lot shorter. Instead, he actually played himself out to the very last spot it looks like he could get to still make that 4, which is a tremendous shot. Here, he needs to run into that 6 ball. Oh, he played a safe. Or did he? Did he? No. He looked like he went for the bank shot. All right. Yeah. I hear you, Luke. Sometimes shooting as much as I do, my girlfriend is like, oh, you're going to go play pool again? Which coming out of the wintertime, though, now it's not so bad. In the wintertime, I was on a Tuesday night league, a Thursday night league, a Sunday league, shooting tournaments, and it consumed my life. And to be honest with you, I'm done with the Sunday league for good. And no other reason other than I'm prepared to have my weekends back. You know, the Sunday League is ran by Eric Naretto. Incredible league. He's done so many huge things for the league, for pool in general in the Pontiac area. Anybody that's in the Pontiac area, you guys even that aren't in the Pontiac area that drive here for different tournaments and stuff, you guys know that Eric does anything and everything he can for pool around here and the pool players. So, you know, absolutely nothing, you know, bad to say there or bad to say about the league other than I'm just prepared to have my Sundays back. But yeah, so I went from three nights of league plus tournaments every week to still shooting just Tuesday nights, and I haven't played a tournament in a while, but I kind of want to. So I just, yeah, I don't know. I was shooting a lot of pool, and it gets to be a point to where it's like, yeah, that's too much. Great shot there by Jay, spinning the ball back and off the rail to come out straight in for the 8. He's just going to roll forward a little bit for the 9 ball and tie the match up 2-2. Yeah, Luke, nice. Yeah, yeah. That's one way to, you know, get your own table out of the whole thing, right? Just start shooting a lot and tell her, hey, if you want me home, buy me a table. Yeah. Hey, I tell you what, you get a table. I'll come there and drink some Bourbon County with you, and we'll shoot some pool on your own table. It'll be a good time. Nice cut shot by Jay. Ooh, caught the tit of the side pocket. 2-2. Looking to stay pretty close here, it looks like. All right, Jay set to break rack number 5. Tied up 2 games to 2. Still waiting for one of these guys to throw a break and run on the other one. At that point, I think it's going to set the tone, and I think we're going to see 2 or 3 of them in a row from somebody. They just got to get this breakdown. You know, it's one of the things that, you know, with the Magic Rack 2 in the back, you the idea of the 2 ball in the back is to prevent you from soft breaking, because if you soft break, you're gonna drill that wing ball every time. But that 2 ball is gonna stay at the back of the rack while the 1 ball comes out, and it makes it hard to get back there to it. So, but what I've come to learn, what I've seen other people do too, is you still don't have to slam that break. You just got to find that right speed that's gonna kick that 2 ball back out a little bit. And I think they're gonna find that. Like I say, Jay there made a couple of balls, and he's looking good on the 2 ball. I think he's feeling pretty good about this out. As he should. He's just gotta go up and down. Ooh, he drills it a whole lot harder than he needed to. He can still get this, so he's just got to backwards cut that 3 a little bit and come down and out for the 4 ball. He'll be all right. All right, so he's studying it. I say, he's gonna jack up. When you jack up, there's more potential for an error. Drills a great shot. Get out of there. Good shot, Jay. Good shot. Now he's looking in prime shape. Just come up and down off that bottom rail for the 4. There you go, Jay. Now Jay's starting to get in a rhythm here. Left himself a little bit flat on that 5 to get over to the 6. He can do it, though. He's just got to kind of punch that ball over to the side rail and back out without drawing it, though, because if he draws it at all, it's going to throw that cue ball right down into that side pocket. It's that, or he needs to draw all the way past the side and around the 7. Kind of do a 2-rail leave that way. Yeah. Missed it, going for that punch shot. Leaves Dan a fairly easy shot here. Need to shoot this one with some center ball, right spin. Come off that side rail, bottom rail, and back over, possibly even off the other side rail. Good shot. This one's just a nice, easy stroke. I wouldn't even do a whole lot with it. Just a little bit of bottom English to just maybe one tip bottom. Not so much to hold it bottom, but to keep the ball from rolling forward and just get it to stun straight over towards the middle of the table is where he wants to be. Dan drawing himself too far. Puts himself a little weird. See if he can get this one, though. Should be able to cut that ball in, no problem. And he bobbles it. Shot it at the right speed, though, to where he leaves Jay up and down on it. Jay looking to bank that ball. And I think he's not going to like the outcome of this. That 9-ball's looking to come off that rail and set up nicely. Jay just gave me the choke look through the window. Yep. I did that to him the other day when I was shooting with Frank, and I blew an easy one. Now, his wasn't easy. He had a long, long table bank shot. That's not an easy shot. Mine was easy, and I blew it, and I gave him the choke look. He was like, oh, man, what did I just do? So Dan wins that rack to go up 3 racks to 2. Timmy Bly, hey, what's up, man? How's it going? All right, Dan set the break. See if he figures out that he doesn't have to absolutely blast that magic rack. He still does. I say, you know, and so many people are going to tell me I'm wrong. I'm telling you, if you know me, an 8-ball now, a lot of times if I'm going for the run out, I'm going to blast it. But a lot of times I play a more controlled break. In 9-ball, I definitely play a more controlled break with that magic rack. I say, yes, the 2-ball in the back keeps it from coming out all over the place, but you shoot it with a 65% stroke, that 2-ball does come out, and you're not wondering where your cue ball's going and everything else. So I say I've been told before, no, don't do that. You got to hit that hard. To each his own. I prefer not to lose the cue ball and everything else. I prefer to know what's going on. Dan shooting a safety, not bad. There's that 1-ball has a very large side pocket with the 2-ball sitting next to it like it is, which is also going to kick the 2-ball down rail, and the 5's going to hold the 1 or the cue ball right there. Doing good, Timmy. Doing good, man. Just hanging out on my day off, commentating on pool instead of shooting pool today. It's definitely different, kind of fun. Oh, Jay, big pockets on the other side of that pocket, Jay. You can miss it a little bit the other way, not that way. Dan looking to play a lockup safe on that 8. Nice shot. Nice shot. From here, it looks like, though, he did leave him enough space to be able to go into that left-hand rail and spin over. From out there on the table, though, I really don't know. Come to learn that this camera angle is deceiving at times. It doesn't look like Jay's able to go over to that left side because he's not even looking at it. So great shot by Dan to put him on that ball. Timmy, this is in Pontiac, Illinois, bud. Right on Highway 55 or Interstate 55 and Highway 116. It's at Jay's garage. Jay Carwyle, the guy that's actually playing right now. This is his garage. You see his table sitting there. Eric Noretto's table is the other one in the top right corner there. We do play some Friday night tournaments, stuff like that. But mostly Jay's garage is set up, designed for challenge matches and money matches, man. If you want to try to set something up with somebody, I just go ahead and comment on here and do what you can. And Jay and Eric will see it for sure, and I'll make sure to tell them that they need to read the comments so that they can get you set up. They've got a calendar of events, basically, that they keep to keep track of when people are going to be playing in here and when they're not, stuff like that, so that they don't ever double book or overbook. And I'm not going to tell you that I have any clue what any of those dates are because I just know I ask them, hey, I want to play this person. When can I play? And they give me dates that I can play on. But yeah, so it's in Pontiac. It's a small town, nice little town, big pool playing community here. There's a lot of pool players. A lot of pool players come from around too. An hour and a half away to play. Challenge matches here. I'll tell you, I've played a lot of different places, a lot of different areas. Jay's table is one of the levelest, straightest rolling. Rails play absolutely perfect. That table plays like no other table I've ever been on. And it's just the environment. It is a garage, but knowing that you're being streamed, it's being recorded, it's being put out there on YouTube, so you can go back and watch whenever you want. My personal side of it, I love having my matches streamed so I can see what I did wrong. Even when I win, I had a challenge match that I played over the weekend, and I won that 10-3. But I went back and I watched it. Nice shot, Dan. Dan just set up on that combo to get out to go up 4x2. But even though I won that match 10-3, the favorite thing about that whole thing, having it streamed, is I know throughout that match there was moments where I did something incredibly stupid, and I wanted to go back and watch why. And it wasn't just missing the ball, but it was missing leaves. So I could go back and I could watch it. But it's definitely great. Yeah, if anybody wants to play in a big set, well, I say you're going to be seen by a lot of people on here. I'm sure somebody might jump at it. If you're not, well, since you're on here, I think you're on G1 Billiards or G1 TV Billiards Facebook page. Look for Jay's Garage Facebook page too. You can definitely do a call out in there. What I've been noticing lately is people hopping on there, kind of calling out the world, saying, hey, I'm wanting to play for money, let's go, and people jump all over it. So there's the shot I was talking about for a break shot. Dan just did it. He hit it about 60%. The cue ball still stayed back, or the two ball stayed back there on him a little bit, but he was able to control it a little bit more. Like I said, a little bit harder. That two ball does come back out towards the center of the table, and he's able to do some more work there, but still wasn't in a bad spot. So here he just needs to play this with some right spin. Come off that two bottom rail, over to the side rail, and back out. Timmy, how far of a drive is this for you anyways, bud? I know we played against you in Iowa, but I really don't know where it is you're at. Oh, he runs into the 4. It stopped short. He ought to be able to shoot a stop shot here and have a great shot on that 4 ball. Yeah. Left himself long, fired it, and missed it. It's going to bring Jay to the table. Jay with decently easy shot on the 3 ball here. He wants to play this ball with some, I would play just a little bit of bottom, like a tip of bottom and a tip of left to drag that cue ball to the bottom rail here over to the side and back out for that 4. Let's see what he chooses to do. Oh, man, where's he going? He's looking to play a safe? Yeah, he's looking to go safe and sells out on a shot to Dan. Wonder why he didn't go for that one. Again, these camera angles are tricky. They're definitely different from being out there on the table. Maybe it was a bigger, uglier cut than what I could see from here. So where's Dan going with that one? Playing a safe on himself. Great shot, Dan. All right. He's looking to go 1 rail here, running at the 4 ball. He needs to shoot this with the right amount of pace to where if he misses it and hits the bottom rail, it comes back up along that side rail. Misses it that way. Hopefully he gets lucky and gets behind stuff. Yep. Definitely hit it at the right speed. Jay looking to kick the ball. Almost drills it. And he's going to roll out into a safe. Man, back and forth, just accidental safes and missed kick shots, which kick shots are never easy. Let's see what Dan does. What's really shocking me about these guys and these kick shots, though, and I'm no master at kick shots. I kick decent, but neither one of them there, 3 or 4 kick shots in a row, neither one of them lined up the shot. They both looked at it, got down, and shot. Didn't see either one of them line up. That's something that Eric yells at me for all the time. Tells me that I get ahead of myself and I get comfortable and I stop lining stuff up, which is something, honestly, I'm going to have to work on. But really shocking to see 2 people that I know are good at pool. They're good at what they do. They understand the game very well. Not line up shot after shot after shot. Good shot there by Jay. Punching that ball over. Now he just wants to slow roll that 6 in, let the cue ball drift up to about where the dot would be. Good shot. All right. See how Jay attacks this one. This is me. I'm drawing that cue ball over to the side rail. I don't like falling it because you're going to run right into that 9, it looks like. Yep, run right at it. He still got a great shot here. All right, Jay got out of that rack, bringing it back 3-4. So nobody running away with this one yet. Moving on to the 8th rack of the match. Yet to see the elusive break and run. I got a feeling, though, Jay's getting into stroke. I think we're going to see one here pretty quick. I'd say the same about Dan, too. If Dan's going to get in stroke, he's going to start running racks and 9-ball as well. Neither one of these guys seem too comfortable yet. Which, 7 racks in, going on our 8th one, they need to start getting comfortable. Troy, how's it going, buddy? Didn't have to work today or what? You just on lunch? Oh man, looks like we got some side action out there. Daryl's taking Dan for $40 if anybody wants it. Sounds like it's 4-3. Dan right now going 15, makes it a 12-11 race. Jay at the table. Yeah, I'll be honest with you, Daryl. I'm not side betting this match at all. I think this one's too close to call. And yeah, I'm a huge gambler. I love to gamble. But I'm gonna have to pass on a side bet on this match. I tell you what, though, Daryl, what I will be willing to do, right, is I will side bet that $40 when they play their 8-ball race. I'll take Jay in that one. Just let me know if you're up for it. Luke, you're right. It is hard to get comfortable on that. All right, Daryl, thanks, buddy. Yeah, like I say, the rotation games. I mean, it's either way. And in reality, with these two, I think 8-ball is going to go either way. But again, I like to gamble. I've never seen either one of these guys play more than, well, honestly, these 7 racks that we've been through so far is the most 9-ball I've seen either one of them play. So not knowing their 9-ball games, I don't really want to gamble that. 8-ball, I respect both their games. I think that they're both very even. But again, just because I like to gamble, I'm gonna go 40 with you. So thanks for the bet, buddy. And Luke, yeah, you're absolutely right. You get used to playing bar equipment, other stuff like that, and the table is it plays so well. It's somewhat difficult to get used to because the balls play like they're supposed to. You know, it's different. And like I say, hopefully these guys are gonna figure it all out and start shooting. Jay's got a shot here where I don't think he can make that 3. But what I think he can do is he can catch the left side of it, kick that 3-ball 2 rails back down here towards the bottom rail, put the cue ball behind the 9. I think is what he's got to be looking at doing. Oh, he was able to see the side of it enough to make it. All right. Troy, that sucks, buddy, to hear that your son's sick. Hopefully he gets to feeling better, man. That stuff's going around right now. My kids were both sick the other day, so let's see if Dan can get out here. He's just got to kind of shoot a stop shot. Really will allow that cue ball to drag over. Oh, wound up safe out of it. See what Jay plans to do here. Like I say, now earlier they shot 3 or 4 kick shots in a row. Neither one of them lined anything up. Let's see if Jay actually takes the time to line this one up. Because this is something here where I would shoot this ball. Probably 2 rails at the 3 softly and just put that 3 in the side rail with the cue ball behind it, more towards that pocket. Just leaving it, tied up and ugly. Yeah, I don't know what their next one is, Daryl. I know they're planning on 2 weeks before they play the next one. Oh, Jay's going for the jump. I tell you what, Jay jumps very well. One thing to his advantage is he's actually very tall. It may not look like it on camera. He's a tall guy, so standing up on that ball is not a problem for him, and he does jump very well. I look to see him get over this ball and make it. Oh, well, he got over it and hit it at least, but again, he jumps good. Yeah, but yeah, back to you, Daryl. I don't know if it's 10 ball or if it's 8 ball next. I know that Jay told me it'll be 2 weeks before the next one, then 2 weeks after that for the last one. But I like it. I like the 3 set idea. I like that. It shows commitment. It shows that they've got to grind it out against each other, and it takes that element of I'm better at this, you're better at that away, you know. And I say I don't see either one of them shoot a whole lot of 9. I don't think either one of them shoot hardly any 10 ball, which is a game that I absolutely have grown to love because I like rotation games. I hate 9 ball because you can slap a ball in. So, but I mean that's it's the game of choice a lot of times is 9 ball. And I'll play it, but I think these guys are pretty evenly matched. I think the score is going to reflect that all the way around in all 3 sets. Yeah, you're absolutely right. They're playing 3 different sets, and they're not just playing 3 different sets for 20 a man. They're playing for decent money in each set. I mean, at the end of it, if one of them beats the other one through the entire thing, it's going to be a decent little amount of money. That was a good, comfortable, confident stroke there from Dan. Just shooting that ball, a nice high ball, nice and smooth through it. That's what you want to see when you got a guy that's getting warmed up. Is you want to see him just shooting that ball, stroking it nice and confidently. All right, brings the score 5-3. Dan breaking this time. Like I say, he seems to be getting a little more comfortable. We may see our first breaking run out of it. Jay's shooting 10 ball. And Jay's shooting you in 10 ball tomorrow, right, Troy? I think you mentioned that. Yeah. I think that's probably going to be his warm up to the 10 ball match that he's going to play with Dan. I'd like to say 10 ball is a great game. I love it. A lot of people don't like it. They say there's too many dry breaks, takes too long to get through. I say I love rotation games and I hate slops. So 10 ball is right up my alley. Oh, Dan. You see there, he lost the cue ball, but he's starting to figure that break out a little bit more of not slamming it, controlling where everything's going. Daryl's going to take 30 on Troy tomorrow and 10 ball with Jay. What's the race tomorrow anyways, Troy? Is it a race to 10? All right, Jay's got something to do with that 2 ball here. He's going to try to draw over the rail and play it right. Nice shot, Jay. Beautiful shot. That is a extremely touchy shot to not go for the breakout, but know that that ball does go in that corner. I mean, you have to lay that in there nicely, and he did just that. All right, let's see Jay stroking this 3 ball here. This 3 ball is going to tell me a lot about how Jay's feeling about his game right now, because if he makes that cue ball is naturally going to track back down here. So all he's really got to do is worry about making this shot, and he should be left pretty decent on the 5. Oh yeah, that's the Jay that I know. He's rolling the ball really well now. He's getting comfortable. He's getting settled in. This we could. I mean, he's only down 2, but I think we're gonna see a pretty quick little comeback here. Shot Jay. Me here. I'm gonna shoot that 7 ball with some top. Run off the side rail here before the pocket. Come back out, foot off the rail, just past where the 8 is, and put that 8 in the side there. Good shot, Jay. This one looks like he just needs to draw it back to where he's at. Should be golden. Looks like he's going to rack this one up. Good out there by Jay. That was our first run. No, it wasn't a break and run. And they have ERO up here from the 8-ball games and stuff like that. But it was not a 9-ball run out. Dan did make a ball or two on the break and scratched. But it was our first run. Let's see if Jay can put it together here for a break and run now and tie the score at 5-5. Troy says he's got Dan in this, but he wants Jay to win. Well, like I say, I think this is pretty even. So I don't personally, knowing them both, I don't know. I know that they both want it really bad, and not just because of the money, but this is two good pool players, both from the Pontiac area, wanting to prove which one's better than the other one at this game, and I think this is a great matchup. Jay with a big break. From the angle, doesn't look like the 3-ball goes past. We'll see what he does here. If it doesn't go, I like thinning that 3, coming off the top rail, side rail, back down here behind the 7-8. You get that 3-ball to go over somewhere behind the 5-ball area, and you get the cue ball down here by the 7-8. There's a lot of different balls that you can hide behind. But if it goes, it's going to be a good shot just to go ahead and roll that in and have the cue ball come again, top rail, side rail, and find the 5-ball. He's shooting it like it goes. Like I said, this angle I can't tell. Okay, it did not go. He's going to get pretty lucky with that lead, though. Dan can see it. Doesn't look like he can make it anywhere. And it's long and on the rail. Dan makes a pretty good shot. Going to leave Jay a shot here at it, though. Your shot. Jay needs to swing that cue ball out 3 rails. Just a nice smooth stroke will get him there. Or you can play it 1 or 2 rails and leave the cue ball down there on the bottom, shooting the side, 5 on the side, or in this bottom left pocket. See what he chooses to do. Myself, I'd get my stroke out a little bit. I'd go 3 rails around that 5-ball and play it in that top left. Yeah, he wanted to play it softer to come down table with it. Oh, you want me and Hogan, huh, Troy? I appreciate the confidence, buddy. Minimum 100 on me. I mean, tell you what, if Hogan wants to play it, I'll play him. It's not going to be 9-ball, I can tell you that much. It'll be 10 or 8. Like I said, I'm just not a fan of 9-ball. Daryl, when are we playing? I have no idea. We haven't set up a time. We haven't set up a match, really. I'll be honest with you, it's probably going to be a few weeks before I do anything like that. My cue is currently getting repaired. He's on his own on that one, huh? Don't think it's a great bet, huh, Daryl? It's all right. I don't know if me and Dan were supposed to play. He might play me. I don't know. We'll see. I don't know what Dan was thinking there. He just needed to roll that ball in. He missed it by a few inches. Must not have been comfortable. He's going to let Jay here clean up, though. Looks like Jay just needs to shoot a stop shot, stun the ball over a little bit. Then the 7, 8, 9 are pretty much a given. Shot by Jay all the way down the rail there. Dan is a 2. These comments are great. Good shot there by Jay. Nice smooth draw shot. All right. This nice little stun shot here. Should tie that score up. Maybe we'll see the bet between Daryl and Troy take place with a tied up score. Oh, he chose the draw, make it easier in the side. Worked out. Jay's starting to get comfortable on the table. Watch out. Good shot, Jay. 5-5. Now it's an even race to 10 from this point. So if there's anybody out there looking at a little side action, no leader anymore. All right, 5-5. Jay set to break. 10 games in. Not a single break and run out of these guys. Now, these guys gave me crap the other day for winning 10 games of 8-ball without running a single rack. Now, mind you, half the time I played my side ball break where I don't scatter them a whole lot because the opponent I was playing I respect enough to know that if I went for a run out and only left the ball on the table and he's open, he's going to get out. So I played to not allow anybody to run out. But 10 games in, not a single break and run on a 9-ball. So let's see what they got. All right, here we go. Troy and Daryl throwing down the side action. I like it. Jay set to break. Let's see what he does here. He's looking to pocket that wing ball and control the cue ball. Jay still sticking with just the slamming it, which again, pocketing balls. 2-ball came all the way down here, and the cue ball stayed up there on this one. But he's got a good look here. All he's got to do is make that 2. The cue ball is naturally going to come back out around the 3, it looks like, from this angle, to shoot the 3 in the side pocket. He's just got to take a nice smooth stroke here. Well, he runs into it. All right, that'll work. That'll work. Now here's a shot. Going from the 3 to the 5 can be tricky. He needs to punch this ball over. It's got to hit that right side rail and come straight back over towards the left. But I think it's going to be a pretty decent little punch. Oh, he played with some draw. Worked out really nice for him. All right, see if he can just kind of stop the ball here. Good shot, good shot. Here's where he's got to get good on it. He's got an angle on that 6, so rolling up I think is going to be extremely hard. If he's going to roll up, he's going to have to play a whole lot of left-hand spin. I'm looking at it from here. Because I think he's going to have to come off that side rail and spin over. Otherwise, I think he's going to roll up into the side rail and straight back towards that 9 is the way it looks from this spot. Yeah, he tried to come all the way back over. I say the rolling up there, I think he could have done with a lot of left-hand spin. He could have spun it down towards that top rail. See what Jay likes to do here. Thin, thin, thin on the left side of the 7. Yep. Put it behind the 9, the cue ball back here on this rail. This is a speed shot more than anything. No. He caught too much of the 7 anyways, putting it out there in front of the pocket. Dan looking at what he wants to do here. Me, just some top English, come up off that rail, back down towards the center of the table to shoot that 8 down in this pocket. Yep. Oh, He overhit it. He's still good. He just needs to settle up for a longer shot on this 9, in my opinion. Don't try to get fancy. Just roll this 8 ball in. Put yourself right over there by that piece of chalk. Yeah. He poked it with a little bit of draw. I say, me, I'll be honest, if I'm shooting the way Dan's shooting right now, because it doesn't look like he's comfortable, I would have just rolled that ball in and taken a different shot on the 9, from this side of the pocket. But he's getting down rushing his shot. He's gotta do better. Bobby Fuller, I don't know you, but I agree. Fuck 9 ball. I like 10 ball though. I'm with there on that one. Shoot some 10 ball. All right. Jay got that one there, bringing him up 6 games to 5. Jay's leading. All right, so Jay's setting up the rack here for the 12th rack of the game. Let's see if Jay gets a lucky break off of his break here. Jay's been breaking firm and hard, pocketing a couple balls each time, but never really leaving himself a whole lot. Hasn't had a good chance at a break and run yet. Let's see if he can get one here. Oh, look at that. Jimmy Ettinger walked in. Let's see what he's up to. Could be working on my cue, but chose to come here and hang out. Nice. All right, Jay again with a big break. Slams it. Pretty tight on the 2 ball. That's going to be a very difficult shot to cut in. No, BJ, it is not alternate break. It is winter breaks. Something that they agreed on. Winter breaks, magic crack. Like I say, you'd think you'd see some packs, but neither one of these guys are running anything yet. Jim's shop is here in Pontiac, and I guarantee he's got time for a tip replacement. If you bring the cue here, he can have it done in no time. Tom Casey, hey buddy, yeah. Hey, I ain't talked to you in forever. Good to hear from you. Yeah, it is a good match. Like I say, 6-5. These guys are very evenly matched up. I say this is one of them where I couldn't tell you who I think's going to win because it depends on the guy and the day in reality with these guys. Dan bobbling another one. And it's going to stop short. Luke, I'll let him know. I think he might stop in the booth here in a minute. He just walked into the garage, but he's still outside the booth. Let's see what he said. Let's see what he's doing. He's sitting at the table outside of it. Jay's swinging it. Swinging it. Looks like you ought to be able to shoot that ball all the way up here in the corner. I think it goes by the 9. What he's going to do next on the 6, though, he can jack up about half the way and shoot a slight draw shot. Pull that cue ball into the bottom rail and shoot that 6 ball up towards that same pocket. Or you shoot for the follow with some spin. You got to stay out of that pocket. you got to come back around it. And Jay missed it. All right. Let's see what Dan chooses to do here. This is one of them touchy shots where I think he's got to shoot at the side of the ball with some left-hand spin to hold it straight coming off the rail. And straight back down the table about, 6 inches off the rail to shoot the 6. See, letting it float that way puts you on the wrong side of it. I don't know if he can see enough of that ball to get it in there. He could not. Doesn't look like he was able to see enough of that one. Big positive here for Jay. He doesn't have to do a whole lot with this cue ball. Just make the 6. The 8's gonna. He should bump into the 8. He doesn't have to draw it. He makes the 6, just bump into the 8. It'll roll over for the 7. Drawing it runs that risk, man. Just run into that 8 ball, Jay. Well, now he's got some work to do. He knows it too. I think he just told himself in his own head why, but. So you got the short cue out, looking to pop over about a half a ball. Can't see it from this angle, but. And apparently he drilled it. Great shot, Jay. Great shot. Missed the backwards cut. Let's see. Oh, man. Gonna leave Dan just floating that 8 ball in. This little stun shot here will drag that cue ball to the left side and allow him to play the 9 down up in that top right pocket. All right, pulls a 6-6, dead even. And I'm back. That was a great kick shot there by Jay. Sorry, guys, I had to step out for a second. Just talking to Jimmy and some of the others. Jimmy, like I said, Jimmy Ettinger's fixing one of my pool keys. I asked him, I gave it to him on Monday. So you about done with that? And he's like, oh, I got it right there in the pool bag. Not touched. He's got a lot of stuff going on. But yeah, Luke, I did just talk to him. He said get a hold of him. He said you just friended him on Facebook. Tip, he said he'd replace it while you waited if you wanted to. It doesn't take him long at all. I've been there for him to do a tip replacement. He cleans up the ferrule and everything. Very reasonable priced, very quick, so definitely get a hold of him. Daryl, what's it take to line up a match? Just reach out to Eric and Doug. Find out who you want to play, what you want to play for, get all your specifics figured out, get a hold of Eric and Doug and ask them if a certain date's available. And that's pretty much all it takes, bud. Depati, if anyone wants to play a set, let me know. Looking to play 9-ball winter break, 200 race to 15. Nice. Yeah. That's not me. I absolutely can't stand 9-ball, but there's somebody out there that's going to be willing to play it. Hey.
Just leave that in here. That's Eric's.
All right, I'm back. Sorry, guys. Sorry, I was out there talking to everybody for a second. All right, let's see what we got here. He's got the 1. Looks like it'll lead to the 2. Just a little bit of a draw here. Comes over. It's going to be really good for him. All he's got to do now is roll that 2 ball in. Cue ball naturally comes over a little bit for the 3. He's got a pretty good looking table here. And all he's got to do here is roll up off this bottom rail, back out for the 5 and that bottom left, and the 6, 7, 8, 9, and the rest is history. You ought to be able to get out of this one. Starting to stroke the ball a little more confidently. Came out a little long. That's all right though. You can play some left hand spin on this. Bring the cue ball 2 rails and over for the 6. Missed the ball. Here we go. Here, that'll bring Dan to the table. Nothing easy for Dan here. I mean, the angle given, I'm gonna draw into that 6 and bump it. You know, but not hard. You wanna bump it hard enough to get that cue ball to sit where the 6 is, and that 6 come off the rail a little bit to be able to shoot it down table. You can play this top and a lot of spin, but that's a hard shot to get back over on. It'll work. Say I'd have played the bump shape on that one. Oh, I don't honestly don't know what Dan did there. Let's see here. I don't know if Jay can see enough of that ball to put it in the side. Can he just needs to roll up behind it there and shoot 7 down, 8 down, 9 in the opposite corner. Oh no. They miss that. These guys are not comfortable yet. Both of them missing balls that you don't see them normally miss. Dan using every bit of that side rail and pocket. I think it was like a 3 rail bank there to get that ball in. Great shot, Dan. That's going to put Dan tying the score back up 7-7. It's kind of going the route I thought it would go. Didn't see a blowout either way coming. However, now that we're on the backside of this match, even race to 8, I see these guys getting a little more comfortable, hopefully, and starting to run some racks. All right. Dan set the break rack number 15. Tied up 7-7. All right, so Dan with a pretty decent break. Looks like he's got a shot on the one ball here. Not going to leave much getting to the two. It's going to be difficult. What I see that he needs to do is he needs to shoot that one up. A lot of top spin. Come off of that 5 and off the side rail to get there. That or lay it in behind the 5. There you go. Good shot. I think we're going to be seeing the short cue come out here. Not much of a kick option for Jay. Yep, Jay with the short cue. Like I say, he does jump very well. Again, this is anybody's guess on this one. If I'm Jay jumping this ball, I'm jumping to that top rail. Rail first, into the 1, sending it into the 9, sending that 9 down table, hopefully getting lucky. Who knows? Oh, I think that's exactly what he was going for. But with that jump shot, though, it looked like he put a lot of left-hand spin on it, and it held the cue ball off of that rail. Dan looking at the table, figuring out what he wants to do. I think he needs to put it right there where he's standing, shoot that 1 in the corner, 3 in the opposite corner, drag that cue ball between the 9-6, or 2 in the opposite corner, drag the cue ball between the 9-6, and shoot the 3 up table. Yeah, if the 1 ball goes there, it's not a bad shot. You can just do a stop shot then. Man, I am just reading Dan all wrong. I mean, he keeps. I wonder if this is how it is for Eric to call my matches. He keeps drawing the ball when all I see is just roll that thing off the rail and back out. It was a good hit. It's going to wind up pretty good, actually. Leaving Jay in no man's land there. Here's another shot, though, that isn't a bad shot to go ahead and just send that 3 ball up back table there by the 7-6 and get that cue ball 2 rails behind the 5. Jay went for it and drills it. Great shot, Jay. Great shot. That's the confidence. Jay's starting to feel better, starting to feel more confident. 7-7, even raised to 8. He knows that he's got to start making a move, and he's obviously feeling pretty good about his stroke because that was a pretty good shot. Another good shot. Punch that one in. Leaves himself perfect to just stop the ball right where it's at for that 6 ball. All right, Jay playing a little cleanup here. Looking like he's ready to play now. This is one that I'm going to float up off the bottom rail and play the 7 in the side. I like the side pockets. A lot of people don't. He's going to go harder to come out and around. Doesn't quite get there. Jay's shooting confident. I don't look for Jay to hold back on this one. I think he's going to fire a bank shot here. That's a good try, Jay. I got it. Sorry, just had Jay in here. I was talking to him. He said, I told him that I thought he shot that rack really well. And I said, yeah, until I screwed up. I left my fucking purse on. So, all right. Let's see what Dan's got going on here. Just shot at the 2-ball here. 3 balls, a little hidden. Got to play a lot of. Ooh, went for a draw shot off of that. He would have gotten there too. Lucked out with the 8-ball there, slapped it in. So that's 9-ball for you though. So this is actually going to work out pretty good for Dan. Now all he's got to do is roll the 2-ball in. Cue ball naturally comes off that bottom rail and around the 6. Looks like he spun it a little bit the way the measle ball was spinning there. That'll work though. That'll work. Dan going for that draw shot to get over there. Got there, quite a bit of an angle, but he can make it work. There you go. Now he's going to be hidden on the 5. A lot of work to get down to just 3 balls left. Oh, shit. Daryl, I don't think I know you, but it seemed pretty funny. Daryl, what level are you? I saw you were commenting to Eric, and I was responding. What would you say you are APA? Or what is your handicap APA? You mentioned a possible doubles match of Dan Hogan and you. Curious as to how well you play. I might be willing to go up against you guys in a doubles match. Let's see here. Jay looking to cut this ball down. Daryl, you're a 5? Oh, that's interesting. Like an honest 5? It's a big question because, I was a 3 at one point 2 years ago. Not an honest 3 and not one of my finer moments. Dan, again, rushing that shot. All right, so Brando says you are a solid 5, huh? Or are you calling me a solid 5? Because, like, I'll be honest, I like to play Scotch doubles. It's a awesome game. I hate when one team is set up to just destroy the other. So, like, Dan's a 6. I'm a 6. If you're a 5, I'd be willing to find a 5 and play with you. So Jay got out of that one. Keeping it tied up, keeping it close. These guys are going to be a nail biter down to the end. I'm still waiting for somebody to hit a couple of breaking runs and start, looking at getting ahead and breaking away. Brandon's like a 5, right? I'm just kidding. I wouldn't do that. That'd be one of those, it's like a cheat code in Mortal Kombat or something, bringing Brandon in as a 5 somewhere. Luke Marquez, how about a 4? Are you a 4, Luke? No, no, I'm just kidding. I wouldn't do that. BJ's a 5. Luke, I am an 8. I tell you what, I got a guy, Daryl. You probably don't know him. Hogan will vouch for him. He's one of my and honestly, Luke, Brian, I'll play with you guys too someday. I don't have a problem with that. But a guy actually that is one of my really, really close friends, Dustin Pop. He's actually here, watching a little bit on this lunch break. But I've shot doubles with him before. He's a 5, not a super 5. He's just a 5. And like I said, many, many people will vouch for that. You can talk to Eric or anybody. He wants to get more into shooting money games and stuff like that too. So I'd like to extend that offer out to him, Daryl. If you and Hogan want to play me and Dustin, I'm sure Hogan's going to say sure, because they say Dustin's a good shot, solid 5. So, well, Luke, let's get your game more consistent, buddy. We're going to play for some Bourbon County. Either way, I mean, we're both going to drink them together, so it doesn't matter. Jay. What's he going for that one? Looks like he elevated. I don't know if he was going to just... Oh, I see what he was doing. He had the rush out. He just needed to clear part of the ball. I got you. It's going to bring Dan to the table with a mess. That 7-8's disgusting looking. That 2-3 is disgusting looking. He's got to figure out what he wants to do. If I'm Dan, and this is tough shot, exactly what he's doing, trying to lay that one ball over there next to the rail with a cue ball hiding behind the 7-8. It's going to leave him the ability, if Jay winds up giving a ball in hand, to get up there, take ball in hand for a breakout. Way, way hard, way hard. Although I'm not going to lie, not bad, because if Jay ends up making the ball, what's he got on the 2? Nothing. So Jay needs to really consider, not drilling this one either. And whatever they do, they've got to get their breakouts. We get them at the right time. That one ball ultimately needs to not fall until they can get an angle on that 2-3. Troy Herring. See, Troy knows Dustin, and obviously knows you too. He said that's a legit match. Yeah, Luke, more table time is the only cure for it, buddy. But yeah, thanks, Troy. I appreciate that. Like I say, I'm not, you know me, buddy. I like fair games. I hate it when there's a blowout. Oh man, see that's the unfortunate part with Jay there. But now he's still got some work to do, because that 7-8 is tied up. So the 2, he could take ball in hand, break the 7-8 out, but that doesn't leave him to the 3. So it's a toss up here. And hey, for you guys watching, I pitched an idea yesterday to a few people. Got a kind of a big Scotch doubles match coming up. I like to say big match just because I'm in it. No, I'm just kidding, but I am in it. I think it's a big match Pontiac wise. It's all Pontiac players, and long story short, we're looking at myself and Doug Williams taking on Eric Noretto and Tommy Kruger, and everybody's agreed to it. It's going to be either race to 15, race to 20, not sure which one yet. It's going to be 8-ball, 0 coaching, so it takes that element out of Eric being able to just tell you where to go, because let's be real, if Eric tells you where to go and you get there, that's a formidable team there. But I think it'll be a lot of fun. The 4 of us are good friends, good shots. Going to be a blast. Let's see what happens out of it all. So back to this one here. Jay's left himself pretty straight on that 6. He can opt to draw back to where he's at now, or draw this ball with, what is it, a bunch of right spin, which will kick the ball left off that bottom rail. Okay, so he opted for the longer shot. BJ, I didn't know you were still just a 5, though, buddy. I thought you were a 6 by now. Great shot by Jay. Great shot to hold that ball back. He's got to make another good one. Looks like he's fairly straight on this 8. I think he's got a small angle to where he can just kind of drag it. You need to shoot a drag shot and just drag it straight up table from where he's at. There he goes. Good shot, Jay. All right, looks like Jay's going to wrap this one up to go ahead 9 games to 8. If I've kept score correctly, which it looks like I have. Good shot, Jay. BJ, you don't play APA, but it stumble, they put you as a 5. Yeah, the stumbles ratings are actually pretty legit when you go there to play in a tournament. What they're going to put you as 5, 6, 7, 4, whatever it may be. They're pretty spot on. The thing that I hate about APA is it's inherently easy to manipulate your handicap. But when you go to those tournaments like the Stumble, they don't just go off of what the computer is. It's a lot of, known ability. So if they're putting you as a 5, I'd probably put you as a pretty solid 5. Really, I mean, a high 5 in my opinion. But if they got you as a 5, I'd say you're a 5. So yeah, Daryl. So Troy Herring says that it's a legit match, me and Dustin versus you and Dan. We'll have to get that set up. I can talk with Dan. He can get a hold of you. I'll talk with Dustin. I know he'll play. Like I say, me and him have been really, really good friends for a long time, and he's wanting to start to gamble more. Me and him actually talked about that yesterday, and I think breaking into that with a Scotch doubles game would kind of ease his nerves a little bit and get him on the table. So Jay with a great break, controlling it. That's what I was talking about earlier in this matchup, is controlling that break is going to be key. You can still pop balls out of that rack without crushing it. He did just that. All right, so this is going to take a pretty decent little stroke. He can shoot it 2 ways. I think he's got to play high left and come around those balls and back out. The other way is some, like, I don't know, maybe a tip low and right, which it looks like is what he's actually shooting at. But that one, he's almost going to want to come back into this other rail and back out into the 5, because otherwise he's going to wind up behind it, just like that. Yep. I think I'd have gone top left to come around it. Otherwise, with that, it's more not so much a draw shot, but just a straighten out with some right to come in between the 3-5 and then back into the 5 because of how hard you're going to be hitting it. Holy cow. I'm just looking up here in the left-hand corner. I notice there's 13 viewers. That's a whole lot of people that aren't at work. That's awesome. Or if you're at work and you're watching this, that's even better. Troy, you unfortunately gamble too much. I hear you. I do too. It was hard earlier when Daryl threw the offer out for a gamble on this match, but knowing that I don't ever watch these guys play rotation games, I didn't want to gamble it. And just because I'm too much of a gambler, they're both my good friends, and I honestly think it's very, very even. I said that when they play 8-ball, I'll go ahead and I'll make that gamble and take Jay, just because, I mean, in all reality, I don't know Daryl from Adam, but I'd be willing to gamble on the color of his car. You know, that's what type of gambler I am. I hate myself for it, but it is what it is. So Dan looking to make a jump. I think he's going to jump off the rail here. Ooh. Oh. Good shot. All right, let's see, Jay. Jay's got a little bit of cleanup work to do here. If he plays this 3 soft end to the side, the cue ball can come up and play the 5 soft into the side, or if he plays it a little stiffer, that 5 ball can go all the way up in that top left corner. See what he chooses to do. Yep, he's going to play it in the side. Good shot, good shot. And looks like he's pretty straight here, so I'd probably draw this one back. Play the 6 in that top left. BJ, you're at work. Awesome. See, the fact that you can watch this while you're at work, that's awesome, buddy. Jay with a good shot. Get some love. No love. Let's see what he's going to do with this one here. I mean, tough options. Tough options. What do you got? You know, the bank shot's difficult simply because of how close you are to that 7. You're going to put a lot of spin on the 7 ball no matter what. Thin it and try to come around. But I think he's going for this. Yeah, he's going to wind up not terrible. It's going to be a difficult shot for Dan here. Yeah, Troy, the quarter flip you did. Yes. Yeah, I remember that. And for those of you that don't have a clue what he's talking about, the quarter flip, so we were in here on a Friday night. He and another guy, I'm not going to say any names, not that the other guy would care, but they were betting $20 on the flip of a quarter. And it wasn't just $20 on the flip of a quarter. That $20 on the quarter flip went to like $280 of Troy just over and over and over getting it. And it's like, holy cow. That's a gambler. Jay with a kick shot that missed, came a few extra rails and got a clean hit out of it. So Dan just needs to gather himself here off that. Play this ball right. Again, Dan shooting that draw shot. Man, you know, just follow that ball with some high right and come out. But he's feeling the draw shot today, and again there, you know, he fluked it in, but because of that draw, he left himself nothing. If he would have played that as a high ball, that ball would have gone back down table. Don't know what Dan's doing right now. Man, he needs to get it together, or Jay's going to take advantage of him. So this could be what we were talking about. This could be where one person starts to mentally gain the edge and the other person falls apart because of it. Because when you're playing that race to 15, a bigger set, you know, above 10, and you're 8-8, 9-8, it becomes mental, you know, and when one guy does exactly like Jay did, right? So Jay just did what I would call a really strong shot there. Not simply because he made it, but because there was the possibility for him to cut that ball on the side. Dan got in his own head there for a second, made a mistake, made a bigger mistake by just getting down fire on the ball, and Jay drilled the bank shot to just like emphatically say, yep, I'm taking over now. 10-8, he's only up by 2. It's still anybody's game, but I think Jay just took over the mental aspect of this match. If Dan's going to compete with him now, he's got to get back in the game mentally, not just shooting, but he's got to focus. He's got to forget about everything else, forget about the misses. You know, I had a guy that told me something one time years ago, you know, and my dad taught me most everything I know about pool, you know, and then I learned some stuff along the way. But one thing that was said to me, and it wasn't by my dad, it was actually by somebody very near and dear to the Pontiac pool community, and Eric especially, you know, George. I missed the ball one time, and I beat myself up over it for the next 5 shots. And George looks at me and he says, pool players have to have a short memory. And that's so true. So true. You miss a ball, forget it. Shoot the next ball right, you know. And that's where Dan, I think, is going to struggle. He's got to forget about the mistakes that he just made and shoot the rest of them right. All right, so Jay's got to be looking at a push shot here. Where do you push? I don't think the 1-7 goes. So me, I'm gonna. Well, he's gonna push over there. I think I'm pushing more up at that 6 ball area. So, because the reason I don't like this push is this allows Dan to play the right side of that 1, kick the 1 ball off the side rail back out towards the center, and bring that cue ball over there behind like the 9. So if the 1 ball makes it back across the 2, he's gonna have no shot. He went for the combo. All right, looks like I don't think that 2 passes the 7. So Jay's got a. Well, if I know Jay, he's going to kind of stop this 1 ball and just shoot that bank shot on the 2. Yeah, that's what he's setting up for. And because of the angle he's got, and he wants to get back for that 3, I see this ball being hit with some force, some authority. He's gonna fire it to straighten it out and bring the cue ball back. Yep. Great shot, Jay. Great shot. Oh, no love at all. Not even a good jump here. He's going to have to kick at that ball. Oh, he's going to the jump cue. Nope. He decided not to go to the jump cue. He was looking at it. All right, let's see where he's going to kick. I'm thinking top rail, some left spin to straighten out a little bit, come off the side, still hit the 5. You know what's actually really nice right now is you guys can't hear any music, right? Because when I'm not talking, I don't see the microphone being activated at all. But I've got the door cracked. I can hear the music. I can hear the guys talking. It's nice. I've been in here before where no music, no nothing, and watching. I mean, you guys have seen some of them when they post matches with no commentator and it's a silent match. Kind of sucks. You got to put something on in the background then. All right, so Dan looking to shoot this 5 and draw over for the 6. From here, it looks like he's going to have to get to the other side of the table for that 7 ball, which he's been drawing a lot lately. I'd look for him to draw this ball, whereas he should follow it with some high left and play that 7 down in that top left corner. There, he's actually going for it. So every shot I've seen him shoot so far where I thought he was going to follow it, he's been drawing it. So he's starting to slow down and think, it looks like. Played that one pretty scared and a lot too hard. The idea there was to float behind the 8 with the 7 sitting down by the rail. But as you can see, it came back over half the table. Yeah, Troy, I just looked down. I saw your comment, heads every time. I remember that night. Heads. crazy, and it just kept coming up heads. It was wild. Good to know that you can't hear any music at all. Because I can. I can hear the music. I can hear the guys. It's a good day. Jay with a good stroke there. He just needs to do a simple draw shot, or even a stun shot. Stun shot over to the rail and back off 2 inches. You don't want to draw into that side pocket though. So in reality, I would kind of just do a stun shot over to the side and back out. Taking the side pocket out of play. Ooh. He chose to draw it, and like I say, went right at that side. That's the thing you got to be cautious about. But Jay takes his time on this. He rolls balls really well. He ought to be able to roll this 9-ball right in. It doesn't matter if the cue ball's close to the rail for this one. Oh shit! I got him with the commentator's curse. Looks like Jay gave this one to Dan. Dan's gonna bring it back to go 9-10. Step away from the mic for a minute. Sorry about that, guys. I stepped out for quite a while there. Eric, I'm in the booth. It's Jim still. Sorry. Updated score is 12-10. I had a very important phone call I had to take. For those of you that know me, I been trying for something for quite a while now, career-wise, and it's not out there yet, but I guess I'm going to put it out there to the masses. Long story short, I just got the call that I've been waiting for, and I am ecstatic. So I had to take a minute, take that phone call, and collect myself. But I'm back now, so we're gonna see Jay do a jump shot here. Let's see, Chromebook is at max volume. Yeah, let me. Is that good, Eric? You good? Can you hear me now? I don't want to be too loud. I just cranked the volume all the way up on this thing. Eric, yes. Long story short, yes, I just accepted the position that I've been trying for and hoping for. Yeah, I don't even know. I'm just super excited right now. So good. Glad you can hear me. Good. All right. Let's see here. Thanks, Eric. It is awesome. I'm happy for myself too. Thank you. It does mean a lot. Thanks, Troy. Say 16 years at the same place, and where I'm at now, being LSC Communications. Not bashing anything about that place. I never have. It's afforded me a lot in life. It was a great job. It was just time for me to move on. I worked my way up to a point to where I sort of hit a ceiling or a roof, if you will. Yeah, if you know me, I'm one of those guys that doesn't settle. I'm never gonna settle. I don't understand that mentality. I'm gonna continue to push forward and move to the top of whatever business I can. And I feel like I reached my potential there, and it was time to move on, and I just did. So, Jay trying to shoot the bank shot there, just missed it. Kind of probably thinking he's happy he did. Didn't have anything on the 2. Went for the bank instead of the cut, thinking the cut's going to lead him into the rail, into the 5 for nothing on the 2. But Dan missed the bank as well, but came up safe. See if Jay takes his time to line this one up here. This is actually a pretty good kick shot. If Jay kicks the other way, he's got a potential to make this ball and come out for the 2. If he kicks this way, he's got to hope that that cue ball comes back up between the 4 and 9 if he makes that 1 ball. Well, I guess if you're going to hit it 1,000 miles an hour, it doesn't matter. Got lucky with hiding the ball there. So it brings Dan to the table. I think Dan can see a piece of it. Going to take a strong shot for a safe here, though. He's got to play that 1 ball off that head rail back down. Cue ball with some left spin to go back behind the 2 ball area. Again, just going for it, man. I'm shocked. I'm not even going to lie. There's been no break and runs that I've seen. I did step away for a couple of games. No break and runs so far that I've seen, and these guys are very, very few safeties, playing pretty wide open for both of them, which is honestly shocking. You know, these guys both play good pool. I'm not going to say I haven't seen good pool, because I've seen good pool today. They've made some good shots. They've made some good outs, but I haven't seen the stronger safety play, the stronger, playing it smart, making sure that you're going to get back to the table play. I've seen a lot of, I'm just going to go for it and fire it. Yeah, definitely, Eric. Riding the 9 for sure. He shoot it hard, hope for the best out of that one with it going towards the 9. Jay's shooting the 3 here. Needs to hit this with well, just some center ball. Should bring that cue ball straight up and down in between the 5-8 for that 4 ball. He played it with some left to go around the 8. The only issue that I have with going left and around the 8 is you have to hit it a little bit harder to not be behind the 8, and it leaves you a smaller window. If you roll straight up and down, you have that entire length of the table to get to wherever you need to be to shoot that 4 ball at the same angle, which naturally lets you come around table for the 5. There again, like Eric said before, riding the 9 on that one. Fire that shot, cue ball going into the 9, and hope for the best. Once again, came out lucky off of it, though, with a safe. Leaving Dan for a kick shot. Let's see what Dan does here. Me, I'm going to kick this one with pocket speed towards the side. If it misses, hopefully the cue ball checks up and stays behind the 5. If it, he's going to go that rail instead. See, I don't really like that kick shot. It doesn't lead to anywhere. I mean, these guys, I'm telling you. For those of you that have been watching the whole time, you're going to know what I'm saying. Eric, you just kind of got on them, assuming you just got out of work. But these guys have kicked at so many balls today and missed and just hooked the other one. I mean, there's been many, many games so far that was 5 or 6 kick shots in a row, and they were accidental safes. So, all right, looks like Dan's going to come to the table with a good look at the 4 ball, which also leaves him to the 5 ball. Good looking table here. And he dogs it. Dan. You learned earlier, Dan. You dog a ball, Jay's going to make you pay for it. Let's see what Jay does here. I like Jay. I like Jay to shoot this one with some bottom left. Bring it down to the bottom corner and off about 6 inches. Put the 5 on the side. But me, I'm letting my stroke out on this one. Oh, Jay. What are you doing, buddy? All right, they're both in their own heads now. Time to clean up a little bit and start shooting some pool here. 3 rails. Dan's looking to just clean up the rack here. As long as he doesn't do anything too crazy. I'll be able to make that happen. Dan bringing it back 12-11. All right, guys, I'm going to step out. Got some personal stuff I got to take care of. I might be back on, I might not. I might see if Jimmy Ettinger wants to hop in here and take over. All right, have a good one.